she has to fine-tune her vocabulary wardrobe. Because other pageant fans are saying she's a tad too robotic and sounds overconfident. Oh, she has it in full tank. And hello universe, mabuhay, and welcome back to my channel. If you are newly on board here, my name is Christina, your micro pageant vlogger in Germany. And please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell to get notified each time I published a new video. What are you guys up to? Whatever you're doing, I hope you're having fun, doing just fine, and feeling good. And for today's episode, I will share to you my favorite Miss Universe Philippines candidates. Here on my list, I have 8 girls. Ito yung mga alpha frontrunners who have been the heavy favorites of pageant vloggers and fans alike. So, what make these ladies hauntingly beautiful? Are they only worth the hype or truly possessing that Miss Universe winning glow and aura? I will play it as worth the hype or worth the type. At expect nyo na meron akong parang compliment sandwich, pero sakto lang ang criticism at hindi paninira sa mga candidates. Okay, let's put that thinking cap on and dive in. On my 8th spot is Miss Northern California, Kayla Carter. One of the most gorgeous faces in this batch and physically beguiling, no doubt. Pansinin siya na babae. That's why during the press presentation, right away, she grabbed the attention of the pageant media. Hindi ko man siya nakita sa personal, pero para sa akin, she's more on the celebrity side than a beauty queen. I don't know, I am not yet convinced. Maybe because Kayla is already an internet star on Netflix. That is why I can say she's only worth the hype. Feeling ko parang hilaw pa siya. Kahit napakaganda niya, pwede pa rin siya masapawan ng ibang candidates. Coming to my 7th place is Miss Pampanga, Sirel P. Honestly, nakalimutan ko siya during the press presentation kasi parang natabunan na siya ng ibang candidates. The mere fact that she is also one of those girls who opens the MUPH season with confetti of surprise. Nagpasabog kasi siya noon, di ba? And that's where our MUPH appetite started to creep in. Di ba naligwak to si Sirel sa Binibining Pilipinas 2022? Now she's ready to honor herself in the Miss Universe Philippines competition. And I can see the best version of herself. There's a big shift in her persona. She looks lean, tall, sexy, and ravishing, ready to conquer the universe. Kasi pumayat siya, no? Hindi ka gaya dati na medyo chubby pa siya nung nag-join siya sa Binibining Pilipinas. Pero ang tanong ngayon, kung siya naman ba ang manliligwak? Well, I can see she's only worth the hype. She may be tagged as one of the strong contenders to watch out for, but there's also a tendency of unplacement. I wish I'm wrong. I think Sirel has to go an extra mile to step up and make her way to the finals round. My number 6 goes to Miss Baguio, Tara Valencia. Oh my goodness, another goddess from the city of Pines. Her face is serving our eyeballs. My goodness, when I first saw her, I was like, dang, Latina Slayer. No more words to define her. You know, just the way she is, from the tip of her hair to the tip of her toenail, is enough to tell that this lady is very special. To me, she is worth the hype and even more worth the type. However, there is something she needs to work on. Napansin ko sa mga interviews sa kanya, Hindi siya ganun ka-confident. Parang meron pa siyang inner inhibitions. You know, if you're kind of person who can easily picks up non-verbal cues, then you can read when someone is not in tune with the internal world. Matalino din to si Tara. Siyempre, cum laude, graduate, pero hindi pa siya ganun kagaling magsalita. Kulang pa siya sa depth at conviction. I think this is an area she needs to elevate. For sure, kayang-kaya yan ni Tara. Next is from Kainta, Stacy Gabrielle, my little vermin. You know, aside from being the intellectual honcho of this batch, Stacy is a sweet and lovable person full of beans and confidence. She may not be a typical beauty queen dahil hindi siya katangkaran, pero matayog ang pinaglalaban niya para sa kanyang advocacy. She's a beauty with a purpose. Plus, the goal is to jet off to Mexico. Kaya maramdaman natin ang pagkagigil ni Stacy. She's in it to win it. At ika nga niya, I will stand tall. People will not remember my height, but my heart. Could this strong statement be the determinant of her success to be our next representative at the Miss Universe stage? Is she worth the hype or worth the type? To me, she got both favors and only her destiny can tell the final verdict. Ang issue ko lang kay Stacy, she has to fine-tune her vocabulary wardrobe. Because other pageant fans are saying she's a tad too robotic and sounds overconfident. Okay lang yan sa may advanced English, pero sa mga wala, no relatability zone yan sa pageantry world. The fourth spot belongs to Victoria Velasquez Vincent from Bacoor. VVV is the trifecta of beauty. You know, you can't underrate this girl regardless of her senescent face. Ito talaga ang issue natin kay VVV na hindi siya youthful looking. At hindi natin akalain na uukrayin na naman natin ang feslak niya this year. Charot lang. Seriously, I love Victoria. She is personally smart, looking statuesque and divine. I'm glad she released her pageant endorphin again after 2 years of retreat from pageantry landscape. Unbeknownst to us, she'd been preparing for her comeback, kaya naman pala parang naging isolated siya. You know, may issue siya sa mga unfollow. Alam nyo na. As a result, she returns self-healed and with better understanding on her mental health. Sabi niya kay Ian Bernos, nasaktan talaga siya, kaya nag-pulled off siya. Understandable naman kasi sometimes we need our personal space and boundaries. It's not about being snobbish or nagmamaldita ka. It's just that some people are more comfortable to be at a private sphere for solitude and healing process. So ngayon nakita natin ang transformation ni VVV. She's no longer the alta-alta type, nagtatagalog na siya at umaariba na siya. Umaariba pa rin siya sa pre-pageant activities nila. She came back with a big punch and to me, she's worth the type and everything is up to her destiny. So, abangan natin si VVV kung siya pa rin ang mananalo sa interview challenge. Kasi ngayon, grabe, consistent pa rin si VVV. And I know she's going to make it till the finals round. My third spot is Atisa Manalo from Quezon Province. I know Atisa is a well-loved beauty queen and scared of her fans and followers are rounding up to give their full support again on her MUPH candidacy. Atisa's binibining Binibining, Binibining Pilipinas tent is dripping with fond memories. Back in 2018, she was on head-to-head and toe-to-toe sparring with Catriona Gray. Nung time na yon, kung wala lang si Catriona, baka si Atisa pa ang nanalo. Hindi rin natin ma-underestimate si Atisa kasi meaty ang kanyang credentials, may resibo at mas lalong umaatikabong ang kanyang candidacy dito sa Miss Universe Philippines. From Miss International Manika to Miss Universe Glamazon, so there's an alter ego storming in, and for sure, this transformation will deposit her to the final spot. I thought she's on fire and ready to launch her inner saboteur. Sigurado sabotay talaga to si Atisa sa ibang frontrunners. 5 years of preparation, that's going to sizzle on stage, and we are all dreading to see her full performance. Absolutely, she is worth the hype and worth the type, and only the universe will align the stars towards her victory to win the Miss Universe Philippines crown. Next is my second spot from Iloilo City. Of course, the viral frontrunner Alexi Brooks, the most omnipresent of the lot. My goodness, she is everywhere. Napanood ko ang lahat ng mga interviews sa kanya, and all I can say is Alexi is very competent and highly intelligent person. And that is not only surface level, because every fabric of her being is the byproduct of her personal struggles in life. So you can sense the wealth of wisdom in her. The way she speaks is so natural, and every word coming from her mouth is big statement of who she is as a person, as an athlete, and now as a beauty queen. Now, don't roll your eyes kung bakit nilagay ko lang siya sa second place. Kasi ayaw ko lang siyang i-jinx. Alexi is one of my personal favorites. And I'm very sure that she's just one step closer to the crown. Yung issue na hindi ganun kaganda ang styling niya, well, let's see if she cares. Dati parang issue din sa akin yung pagiging, yung pagka Suzy Bini Tonzi niya dahil sa buhok niya. Pero ngayon naisip ko, okay, let her unveil her authenticity na hindi talaga siya ka-prototype ni Suzy. After all, sa buhok lang naman yon. And Suzy is not the only woman of color who wears short, afro, and kinky hair. There are a bunch of them around the world. Naikumpara lang natin si Alexi dahil syempre title holder si Suzy. Pero kung hindi, lilihis din tayo sa comparison, di ba? Basta, ang masasabi ko lang, Alexi can hit the universe running. Definitely, she's worth the hype and worth the type. Abanse, Alexi! Alright mga guys, before I reveal the dead end spot, I'm also going to zoom in on those candidates who we might think are at the lane of limbo. Pero posibleng potential winner na mambubulaga na lang. Pag-usapan natin yan sa susunod ko na MUPH vlog. At pasensya na kayo kung hindi ako ganon kabilis mag-update kasi nalilate ako sa mga ganap ng pageantry world. Kailangan ko muna makibalita din, especially I don't have personal access. Wala ako sa Pinas para makapunta sa events nila at wala din ako kakilala doon sa Pinas na may connection sa pageantry world. I am just doing my research by browsing Instagram, Facebook, Google, and watching replays of live vlogging para lang may reference at information ako. At pasensya na kayo sa the way ng pananalita ako. May problema talaga ako sa pronunciation, no? Kasi meron akong false teeth. So, it's a struggle for me. Sana maintindihan nyo. Thank you for your understanding. Lastly, the lucky girl who snatched my number 1 spot is Christie McGary from Taguig City. Everybody knows that Christie has had long love affair with pageantry, and you can't simply miss her out on your list as your crown contender. Way back in 2008, she joined Miss New Jersey Teen USA, Miss Asia Pacific in 2010, and Miss Intercontinental 2015. So ito yung malakas na backup ni Christie. Plus, the beautiful American face. The good posture is also a perfect tailoring for a Latin country like Mexico. Perfect mold talaga siya kung physical, intellectual, at styling aspect lang din ang basihan. She has it in full tank. And Christie must be very grateful that time did not warp her space to join the Miss Universe Philippines pageant. However, there is also a whooper. Like yung sense of relatability niya. Kasi marami nakapansin, sosyalin si Christie, hindi pang mass market ang quality ng kanyang candidacy, alta-altahan ng lola nyo, mga ganon-ganon. And for the sake of social and emotional liaison between her and pageant netizens, she has to duck herself out from being alta gracia. Kagaya ni Michelle D na nagbow siya sa masa, kaya naman ang bango-bango ni Michelle sa madlang people at nawala ang lahat ng negative feedback sa kanya. If Christie will step onto the same pattern, then we'll have another rightful representative this year. Kunting polishing na lang sa pasarela ni Christie, and no biggie. Iratsada na sa Mexico si Christie McGary. There you go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you next time. Best regards and keep safe. Tschüss, Babushs.